Greetings and salutations, my friends. I just want to have a quick chat to you. A bit of a ramble, if you will. That series will be coming back at some stage. It's obviously about what's going on over there on the right-hand side of the screen, but also I want to talk to you a bit more about the community that we're part of, this FM community. And so let me tell you what's happened so far if you're not sort of up to date. So basically this is a fundraising stream, 3-hour stream I did on Sunday night to raise money for Hartlepool United Football Club, who are on the verge of going out of business. They've got to raise like £200,000 in the next 10 days. Otherwise, they risk going into administration. That's minus points. It could disappear as a club. And I thought, you know, what's cool? I'm in I'm not going to say a position. It's not a position of power, but I have viewers. I have you guys, and I thought, let's leverage it and try and do some good. And it's something I want to be a big part of, especially with my sort of love of animal charity. I'm a big dog lover and stuff like this, and I want to do some work for animal charities. But this was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. I thought, we can do some good here. And we did a 3-hour stream. And as you can see, in 3 hours, just from the Football Manager community, we raised £2,396. That is bonkers. When I was talking to Curly, my girlfriend, about it before, I was like, okay, what are we looking to get? It's only a 3-hour stream. It's not a big 24-hour stream. It's not, I've only sort of tweeted it out. I haven't spammed a load of websites and stuff and to get interest and everything. And I was looking at sort of, my first figure was £200, and then I said to Curly, you know what, I think everybody's really generous. I reckon we could get to 500, and that was going to be a bit of a push. But to earn that sort of money is absolutely bonkers, and I want to thank everyone that got involved in it. It was an amazing evening. It was brilliant. It was just brilliant, and I think that's going to be more of a regular thing, and working with local animal charities close to me and stuff like that in the future. But this sort of brought me onto a conversation that I quite often have with random people, and this normally starts on Twitter, because everything bad in the world normally starts on Twitter. And this is about the Football Manager community. Now, as one of the older statesmen of, YouTube in general, I'm an old person, that's what I'm trying to say here. I've been around a long time. I've been into gaming since I was old enough to hold a controller in my hand with the old Atari system. And obviously that was all good. That was family and friends. And then you had the online thing, and that's where it all started. And I've been around a lot of communities, especially MMOs and things like League of Legends. That's got a interesting community. And what happens quite regularly, seemingly on Twitter or occasionally in comments of Football Manager YouTubers, is this sort of people bitching about, what shitty community we have, or there'll be a falling out between a couple of community members, whether that's creators or just viewers, and people love a bit of fucking drama, so that gets spread and that gets blown out of all proportion, and then people see that and go, what a shitty community. This has, in all my years of gaming, my 35 years of gaming, this has by far the best community. And it's nothing to do with this bit here. That just almost proves my point. But this community has been nothing but amazing over all the time that I've been doing this, 2 and a bit years. And yes, occasionally there's a fucking idiot. Occasionally there's a misunderstanding or an argument or a falling out. That's the world. Every walk of life has that, right? But because the people love to stir up a bit of drama, whether that's commenting about it on Twitter or talking about it in their videos or arguing about it, people love to build it up. People love to sniff around and get the Twitter. Yes, amazingly, in the Football Manager community, occasionally some people might not get along. That's surely no surprise to anyone. What I have seen in my time as a creator on YouTube and a streamer on Twitch has been amazing. I can pretty much, of course there's a couple of bad eggs, but pretty much any creator I can go to and ask for help or advice. And tons of them ask me for advice and help. And we've always helped each other out. If you look on Twitch, the majority of streamers on Twitch do everything in their power to help the other guy, whether that's giving them a shout out when they pop into the stream. So many of the Twitch streamers have little things where, I'll pop into a stream and then they'll go !Loki, and it'll say, follow Loki. And that's massive because at the end of the day, there's a finite amount of viewers for Football Manager. It's a smallish community, but growing. And if you look at the sort of, we are all in, what's the word? I was gonna, it just went out of my head as I was speaking the sentence. Probably going to be an edit here. Like, realistically, the Twitch streamers and the YouTube audience or the creators are all in competition with each other. We all make the same content. There's only so many hours in the day, so viewers will want to only have maybe 2 hours a day or whatever it is to watch a bit of stream or YouTube. So all the FM creators, whether that's Twitch or YouTube, are actually in competition with each other. But instead of most of them, obviously there's people that don't bother getting involved with the community, and that's fine. It's totally up to them. But the vast majority will happily share YouTube videos from other creators. They will share Twitch streams. They will raid other Twitch streams when they're finished. They will give shout-outs. It's absolutely amazing. And what I think most people, and if you're not in that mindset as a creator, then get in that mindset. Because the more we do to help each other, the bigger the community grows. The more viewers everyone gets because we're being a good, happy family. We're spreading the word. We're getting more views for everybody. So don't look at it as a competition between you and the other guy that's making a similar series and stuff like that. Help each other out. Help get, other viewers to sort of check out your content and stuff. And like I said, the vast majority of people, of creators and streamers, are already in that mindset. And it's by far the best community I've seen in gaming. Obviously, you've got the opposite end of the scale where it's like League of Legends, which is just a cesspool. I've just played a ranked game for the new season for one of the placement matches, and the abuse in chat is, anybody that's played League of Legends or things like Call of Duty will know, just they're the cesspool opposite end of the scale. But even like, more friendly games, MMOs that I've played and stuff like that, the abuse is always there. There's always a minority, but a decent-sized minority of people that are just fuckwits and trolls and idiots. And the percentage of people in the Football Manager community that are that way is minuscule. And it's only because occasionally, once every few months, a little argument will turn into a bit of a drama on Twitter. So all your followers will see you having that little bit of drama. And I don't mean this to sound rude. And like I said, do what you like. But my advice is just to not bother with it. Stop. If somebody's been a dickhead to you, just move on or have a laugh at it. Don't engage and get argumentative back, because all that's going to do is just spread negativity. You don't need to do that. Look at the power of what we can do together. Together. That money that we raised there is ridiculous. Lelujo did a stream recently and raised a shit ton of money. It's amazing, and everybody should do their bit in helping everybody else out, because it's karma at the end of the day. That guy that you helped out might one day have 1 million subscribers, and he offers, cheers mate, I'll give you a shout out, and it helps you. All those sorts of things. Let's build this community, which is amazing, to be the biggest and strongest community on the internet. It's already amazing. It could be because maybe a lot of us have been around a few more years than the others. We're basically older. It's an older audience than most games. But just ignore the trolls. Ignore the idiots. I get hundreds of comments every day on my videos, and I could count on one hand, I've probably had 5. That's one hand, 5, isn't it? Yeah. I probably had 5 absolutely trolly negative comments in my entirety of being on YouTube, because I don't embrace it. I don't argue with the trolls because that's what they want. You argue with a troll, they realise they exist, then it's fun. You can have a bit of a laugh with them and stuff like that, but don't just argue back and call them a dickhead back because they called you a dickhead back. It's just not worth anybody's time. I will go to bat for anybody that argues that the Football Manager community is not the best gaming community or one of the best gaming communities out there, because it damn right is. And don't let a tiny minority of people, just like in real life, from being dickheads, ruin what an amazing thing you guys and us and everyone has created. Right, that's my little rant over. Again, thank you so much for this money. It's going to be a great help. Hopefully Hartlepool will make the most of it and all that good stuff. And I expect to do more charity streams over the coming months and stuff like that. So thank you again. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.